Guess when I was younger, full of even more ego and ambition. The ambition, I guess, you never quite lose that, to be honest. The ego, I guess you never quite lose it either. Try to, because it gets in the way sometimes. And so the more I believed people telling me such things, I think the more it hurt me. So I had to push that away. I had to say, you don't know. And I think it happened on King of Comedy. It's when I realized it was free. I didn't know anything anymore. I put it all into Raging Bull, then Taxi in New York, and then Last Waltz. And I said, I don't know anything. Meaning, I'm free now to rethink everything. Where's the camera aimed? Where's the camera placement? What is this character doing in the frame? Story, yes. Character, yes. But in how to tell a story with pictures, I had to start all over again. And I find that's happened, thankfully, gratefully, a number of times in my life where even The Irishman, I had to stop and say, no, wait a minute. I don't want to move the camera here. I don't want to cut in here. I just want to do this, or I want to do that. Well, what do we need for an establishing shot of a car driving up? Then it has to be rhythm. It has to be music. It just can't be a car driving up, you see. In other words, otherwise it becomes something that is ordinary. And so every frame in it, even though it's a lengthy film, every frame was thought of in a different way. And a lot of it is demanded by the nature of the characters of the film, the actors, he or she in the frame. But primarily that thing of freeing yourself from restraint of what and how something should be or has to be, doesn't have to be. Once you get to that, it's great because your biggest problem then is yourself. You have to deal with who you are. You see, and then that has to come out in artistic terms. And that happens almost every time in the past 10 or 15 years, whether it's a crazy mosaic like Wolf of Wall Street, or it's in 3D like Hugo, or it's Irishman, or it's Killers of the Flower Moon, or Silence even.